Welcome to On the Chain.
All right, Chip. We're gonna get into some Jim Cramer stuff because he's funny.
Okay.
And
If you must. If you have to, go ahead.
So we're gonna start with John Deaton. John Deaton, and this is his comment to the video. But Cramer
Well, should we play the
continues.
video first, sir?
Well, I'd like John Deaton's to kind of build a little bit of
Okay.
excitement.
Okay. I see the approach
Cramer
you're going with.
continues to talk about XRP, and he's totally clueless about the asset itself or the network, the XRP ledger in which XRP operates. When will Becky Quick, Andrew, whatever that is, what is that? R. Sorkin and Joe Squawk have someone to counter Cramer's ignorance. So that's how we're going to tee this up. A little bit of ignorance on the part of Jim Cramer. We all know that. I thought that'd be, and that so everybody's watching, everybody knows, and it's getting a little old, but it's funny all the same. So let's
it never stops being funny, Jeff.
Never stops being funny. So here we go. Our buddy Jim Cramer. Let's see what good things he has to say about XRP.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get down to the New York Stock Exchange and check in with Jim Cramer. Jim, the futures keep getting worse, down more than 400 this morning after some significant losses yesterday. I know it's a witching day. I know the options expiration, but what do you think is really at play here? What matters? What's going to stick?
I mean, I think everybody, there's this new group of people who just said no matter what the Fed does, it's over. They can't do a thing. Inflation's going to run away. And at the same time, earnings are going to be hard.
Yoda.
Does it?
Every time I hear his voice, I hear Yoda. Yoda.
Does he know anything himself, or is he just kind of mimic what other people are saying?
Well, I don't know. He always looks to the side a lot, so I don't know if he's reading giant cue cards with like 4 words on it that help him remember. I don't know.
Right.
I really don't have the answer for that, Jeff.
But you can go here to access his picked list of stocks. Go to his investing club.
These are people who just, frankly, don't really look at the individual stocks. They look at their S&P numbers because they look at the individual stocks that require a lot of homework and say, oh, things are really bad. And I'm not buying it. I think there's some real interesting opportunities every single day, including today. And everybody's just much too negative. I think you should be negative on crypto.
All right. So he's making an interesting point. Stocks are in the dumps, but there are some interesting buys. Who is it? Was it Warren Buffett that said, you got to buy when everyone's trying to sell is when you want to buy, especially when it's at its low point. This is where it's terrifying because it's hit rock bottom and people are like, oh, what's going to happen to the market? Is it all going to crash and burn? That's an interesting point. So, but now he's super negative on crypto. So let's hear what he has to say, Chip.
That I think that let's say today everyone's negative on oil. I'm not negative on oil. I mean, if China comes back strong, we'll look like it is. So you're putting up cryptos. I'm negative on the XRP and the Litecoin and the Dogecoin because I've yet to find anybody who really takes them. There are probably some paid spokespeople who I like right now.
What the hell is he talking about?
Look, I don't know anyone who takes them.
Listen, you got if you're going to first of all, let's face it, CNBC is not Fox Business, right? Fox Business has been all over, crypto, and these guys are kind of just waking up from a slumber. But CNBC is just a laughing stock, right? And the thing about Jim Cramer is he doesn't know anybody. I don't know anybody that takes them. He doesn't know anybody that takes them, right? It's like, dude, you have to do better. You're on television. You're giving financial advice. I don't care what your disclaimers are. You're out there giving financial advice and you don't know. You have to do better. You have to have people on your staff that are able to research or at least reach out to the community. That's it. I mean, what can you say? You have to do better, man.
Look at this. Look. Yeah. I mean, it's just what does that even mean? He doesn't know anyone who takes them. Like, what?
Well, yeah, he doesn't know. But excuse me, Jeff, but do you know anybody that takes Bitcoin? Yeah, we know some people that take Bitcoin.
On mass scale? Like, is it like all of a sudden everybody's using Bitcoin to buy stuff? People are buying Bitcoin.
Scale. Well, yeah, they're buying Bitcoin. But again, he doesn't understand cryptocurrency. He doesn't understand the fact that, I think the biggest use case he's missing, he's like, oh, but I go to the grocery store and I want to be able to buy my groceries. Nobody
the
takes
question
it.
is,
So he goes in there and says he wants, hey, do you take XRP? No, we don't. I'm not buying XRP.
well, the question here is he the spokesperson or the mouthpiece that's going to keep, propping up those they deem to be their success? Are they picking winners from losers? And he's just as he does with stocks, is he put out there just to pump up Bitcoin and Ether. He singles out these three. Oh, I don't know anyone who takes them. Doesn't even reference these two yet. I mean, he might right now, but he's in an interesting position because he's a shiller, on CNBC. He's out there. He's always pumping stocks and dumping stocks. So here, let's see if he says a little bit more here. Hang on.
Don't know if I want to dig a little deeper there. I think I know where you're going with it.
No, she's calling an idiot.
I hear your point.
What do you mean?
All
Where
of
am I
these
going with it?
lesser coins. Well, I watch it.
Yeah, I mean, we put them up, and I looked to myself. I said, okay, well, why don't we put up, I don't know, like Williams-Sonoma and Lincoln National? I mean,
yeah. These
are things that are destined. There's like $80 billion worth of non-Bitcoin that are really destined to be wiped out. And there are still people who conflate blockchain with them. And I keep saying, if blockchain were so great, why wouldn't the geniuses at Amazon and Alphabet use? Why doesn't Ruth Porat use blockchain?
Now, there are a lot of made-up coins that we're not sure why they're worth anything.
Well, there's 200 coins at Coinbase. There's 200 coins at Coinbase, and people can buy that stock. I mean, Kathy Wood buys Coinbase. Look, I just find that there are real companies that are down a lot that are very interesting to me. And then there's this whole other subset of things that I don't even regard as securities, nor does, although Gensler has to, that don't intrigue me. And then there are people who say, because with the 2-year where it is and the 10-year where it is, you should sell everything. And I find I think this is fatuous reasoning on the part of people who are not rigorous. Get up, make a judgment about where the S&P is going to end up, and then decide, hey, you know what? I think that the Niners are going to be in against the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Why don't they do some work? Turn off the darn Amazon and go read the Adobe call. But no, you see, because they got to go. They have some fun, probably play with their kids. I haven't played with my kids in 20 years.
What in the world is this? What? He just spews a lot of nonsense for the last 40 seconds. What in the world is this guy?
I don't know what he's even talking about, Jeff. I mean,
oh my God.
I mean, and that's kind of a weird thing. Like, what is he talking about? His kids? Like, what? He hasn't played with his kids in 20 years. What does that have to do with what does that have to do with anything with cryptocurrency? And he just rambles on. He rambles on a little bit.
That's from AR.
Oh, there you go. That's fantastic. That's perfect. Oh, look at me. Like play cryptocurrency. I mean, that's a great. Thank you, AR. Thank you for that. Man, the timing couldn't have been better, right?
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.